Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite. Here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. We're here in, Island 5 in the Sevi Isles. That's where we are. We're, ready to go take on the Rocket Warehouse, and so that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, just gonna keep trucking along here. Should be easy for us to get through this. Everybody's EV trained. We're really just trying to finish up the end game and take on the Elite Four round 2. Hope everybody is doing well today. We'll swap for Gloom. Not really, we don't really care who takes on what, as long as they get it taken down. We're not really worried about these fights. I mean, we're 14 levels higher than these Pokemon. It's quite an extensive boost. The only thing that we have really left that's going on is Exploud learns Hyper Voice, I believe at next level, which we're definitely looking forward to. That'll be in place to Stomp as well. Pokemon Power Up, which we'll go ahead and use. Alright. In we go. We'll just keep Exploud up right now. Down. Good deal. Do it again. Alright, we got some fighting Pokemon coming up, so let's swap Swellow up front. Go mess around with fighting Pokemon with a normal team. But really the fights we care about are the last 5 fights we're going to do. The Elite Four and then the Champion again. Everything else before then is just for experience and should be easy peasy for us. Shadow Ball. Nice. Do it again. And there's Hyper Voice. I'm gonna replace Stomp with that. Super excited to try that out. Let's go Togetic to start things off in this next fight. Slaking first. Good damage. Okay, do it again. Power Box coming out next. Let's go to Dunsparce. Gross. Vile Plume. Let's go Slack. Did you survive the big hit from the Slaking? Nope, because it was a critical hit. Goodness, Slaking. That was a little, unnecessary. keep it going. Psychic Blast. That's 2 Sludge Bombs in a row that have poisoned us. Seems fair. Let's go to Slaking for the Wheezing. Oh, and it is chalky enough to survive that. I guess we'll do a bulk up. And then try again. The return was just going to have the same effect where it just barely hangs on. Bulk up should get us over the edge. And it does. Outdo. This would have done Dunsparce. Last one that needs to get to 63. Blah, 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 blah. Let's heal this poison. Cannot use Hyper Voice on these Voltorbs or Porygon because it'll trace our soundproof whenever it comes in with Exploud. So we'll just have to use other pokes in this fight, which is fine. Dunsparce does pretty well here with its Earth Quack. Let's go to Slap. You can trace our Truant. That's absolutely fine. Goodness. I've been doing that every once in a while where it's like staggering, like it's having issues. I don't know what that's about. I'd appreciate it if it stopped that. Alright, let's try Hyper Voice here. Nice. Oh my gosh. I can't tell if it's like, I think my headset does not like that at all. Nice. Alright, let's fly back here and heal. We'll do the upper part of the island. So we finish this up and we get to start a really fun playthrough tomorrow. Really looking forward to the next one. Secret power. We'll just keep Swellow out. Nice. Do it again. I guess we'll just return here. Skip Bloom, let's go to Togetic and Fire Blast. Or get put to sleep. There we go, jeez. Sleepy Togetic. Alright, this trainer's got the Flaffies and Mareep. Let's swap Slaking back up. Great. Cool. Psychic Blast. We'll go Slaking to start off against this Hiker. Just in case you all don't remember, this puzzle is all about go the faces of a clock. Good critical. So 3, 12, 6. And there's only these 2 trainers before you get to Selfie. Or whatever her name is. 6, 3, 9, 6, 3, 12. Nice. Okay, so we're done here. Let's go turn in the Sapphire. Okay. Then all we have left to do is clear out 7 Isle here. Nice. Anybody learn Swords Dance that I would want to teach that to? No. The answer is no. Good level up. Remember, we're just taking all these trainers for the experience. Because we've taken out all the trainers before and all the previous playthroughs, why change things now? Nice. Fire Blast. Oh, we'll just fall asleep. And then immediately wake up. That's nice. That one turn of mandatory sleep. Good job, Slaking. Let's just Dunsparce up. Okay. Let's break the Milting and then attract the Tauros. Oh, chalky. Doesn't matter what you do. Let's break the Miltank, and then we'll try to yawn the Tauros again. Dunsparce got paralyzed, so... we are very swaggered, which could be a very bad thing. Oh, we got past it. Slaking's gonna destroy this gal. Alright, let's keep it going. Lickitung. Let's go to Exploud here. Oh, missed. There we go. Bam! Watch all that HP drop. So satisfying. Okay. Quick break on the right on. Nice. Kangaskhan's coming out next. Let's go to Exploud. choke, we'll go to Swellow. Slowbro will go to Exploud. And we will Shadow Ball it. Almost got it. And first ring, let's go to Slaking. Nice. Dugong. Really, Slaking's our best against Dugong, but we can also go Rock Slide. Alright. Heal up, and then we just have 4 more trainers to take on before we get to the Elite Four. Alright, that was easy. You've got a Smeargle. Nice. How to throw that. Then we just got this one hiker over here. And it's not that I don't care, but I mean, it's just 16 levels difference. You know, it's supposed to be post-game trainers, and they're just a joke. All right. Alright, let's get the team leveled up to 72. Just a second. Takes me just a little bit. I mean, we would do this off screen otherwise. That's what I was doing at the beginning. All we're doing is getting them up to 72. Alright, that should have did it. And looks like it did. Excellent. Let's deposit Mew. Then I don't need any of those. We can do one of those. We'll do a few of these just in case something goes really wrong. Alright, let's take a look at our final stats here. We're going to start with Slaking up front. So Slaking, level 72, truant for its ability, stats highest to lowest, HP 321, attack 297, defense 237, speed 174, special attack 147, special defense 123, knows return, bulk up, brick break, and slack off. Swellow knows secret power, aerial ace, double team, and steel wing. Guts for its ability, so if it's a status effect, it does damage, stats highest to lowest, speed 240, attack 214, HP 190, defense 125, special defense 100, special attack 89. Followed by Exploud. Has soundproof, so can't be hit by sound attacks. Stats highest lowest are HP 256, attack 223, speed 157, special attack 142, special defense 128, defense 118. Knows Hyper Voice, Rock Slide, Shadow Ball, Double Team. Followed by Togetic. Knows Psychic, Fire Blast, Ancient Power, Yawn. Serene Grace for its ability, so it has extra ability to add additional effects from its moves. Stats highest lowest are special defense 238, HP 190, special attack 178, defense 158, speed 85, attack 75, and Dunsparce also has Serene Grace. Stats highest lowest are HP 293, attack 183, defense 128, special defense 123, special attack 108, speed 95, knows Body Slam, Track Yawn, and Earthquake. Alright, give this a save, and here we go. Hey, thanks, Krishinabon. I'm feeling pretty confident with this team. Let's start off with a Brick Break. Very nice. Cloister's coming out next. We're going to go to Togetic here. It's got the King of Slaking off, so it'll do fine. Absolutely. Alright, we eat an Ice Beam. Good damage. Piloswine's coming out next. Let's just keep Togetic out and try another Fire Blast. Nice. Alright, now with Jinx, I want someone that goes fast and hits hard. So let's go Exploud. And Hyper Voice it. And then for Lapras, let's go back to Slaking. And Brick Break. It's too chonky. A lot of damage. Let's... She just full restores. There we go. Didn't do near as much damage on those subsequent ones. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm not going to question it. That is not enough to heal you. I should have just used a max potion. Alright, we're going to keep slacking up, though, going into Bruno here. Alright, Steelix is coming out. We're going to start some bulk ups. It's going to take a few turns, but we'll be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, now that we are maxed out, let's see what we can do with it. Krishinabon's checking stats for the crit. Alright, now that we maxed out our stats, the chance that Granorite Slaking will be crit is 100%. Alright, the Chan is coming out next. We do have a Truant turn. But we've got, like, a bunch of defense. And he's using a priority reduced move. Wow. Goodbye, Hitmonchan. Alright, here comes the Machamp. This is really what I was wondering what's going to happen here. So he cross chops. What was that damage? It didn't even do 40 damage to us. With a stab, like max damage move, Slaking's just like sitting there. Goodness, that's dumb. That's dumb. Guess Machamp was giving Slaking a little bit of a back scratch. Absolutely. Alright, we loaf around a turn, we take a Mega Kick. The poor Bruno. Alright. Loaf turn. See, that Crunch does more damage. Crunch from a Steelix did more damage than a Cross Chop from a Machamp. Bruno, when he sees how much damage his top tier fighting Pokemon do. Yeah, pretty much. This is funny. That is funny. Alright, let's go to Exploud to start this next fight. I will give this a save just in case something happens. Oh, man, we completely wrecked Bruno. That was very satisfying. Not gonna lie, that was very satisfying. Shadow Ball. Wonder what if the next team will be good. That's a good question, Crescendomon. Crobat's coming out next. Let's go to Togetic. We'll have to see, won't we? We are not fast. Good critical, Togetic. Good deal. Mischievous. Let's go back to Exploud. Shadow Ball. Arbok's coming out next. We'll go to Dunsparce. Alright, it double teams. We missed the Earthquake. Get the second one. And then Gengar. Let's go to Swellow, because we haven't got Swellow in yet. Ow. That would be why we shouldn't have done Swellow. Alright. Swellow's big matchup was either Bruno, which Slaking took care of us for us, or the upcoming Heracross. Alright, now we do have to be careful here. This is our first sweeper fight coming up. We're going to start with Dunsparce up front, methinks. We'll start, yeah. So we're going to try with Dunsparce here, because Dunsparce has the ability to attract. And I know it's going to Dragon Dance. We would also like to get a Paralysis from the Body Slam, which we have a higher chance to do because of Serene Grace. Dragon Dancing again. Gets another Thunder Wave off. Come on! Alright, it's paralyzed. Thank you. Not getting a whole lot of those attracts and paralysis that we'd like. Alright, we're gonna heal. Alright, it was immobilized by True Love there. He's going to heal it. We're going to yawn it. So that just in case that happened, we still had a status effect on it. Oh, that was a short sleep, wasn't it? Excellent. Stop. Stop that. Good full paralysis. Excellent. Alright, that's one down. That's the one I was most worried about down. Kingdra's coming out next. What do we do for Kingdra? We just keep Dunsparce out? It likes the what? It's gonna Dragon Dance the Body Slam? Because it's not gonna help its water attacks. Could Earthquake here too. Or I could just take it out with a Body Slam. Good job, Dunsparce. Dragonite's coming out next. Let's go to Exploud. And Rock Slide it. Solid damage. We'll keep Exploud out for Aerodactyl. Almost got it. We'll just Shadow Ball it since the single Rock Slide didn't take it out. I think we swap for this Dragonite. Exploud took some good damage there. Skip a turn, and then the second return takes it out. Bop, bop. Excellent. Okay. Your body slams were getting low. Alright. Swellow. This is your time to shine. Starting off this fight. Well, I probably should have saved there. Whoops. Aerial Ace. Nice. Stab times 4 effective. Definitely works. Tyranitar's coming out next. We're going to go to Slaking. So in this scenario, I think we're going to bulk up a couple times. It's going to crunch us a little bit, but that's okay. Used 6 before, so I've done 2 so far, so that's 3. The thing I'm most worried about is the Gyarados. That's 4. I think 4 should be... it's going to drop us 1. What's that? That was 4. Now it's dropping our specialty. Okay, we're going to have to take this thing out now. It's got to go. You've hung around long enough. Alakazam's coming out next. We'll just... not the best matchup for Slaking. And that would be why. Okay, well. That Psychic just nuked us. We dropped its special defensive phase. Not that that's going to help us a whole lot. We're really just trying to drop it with a Shadow Ball here. Alright, Executor's coming out next. We'll go to Togetic. It's really good with them sleep powders. Aw, and you missed the Fire Blast on the wake up. We're supposed to do that. Alright, there we go. Gyarados is coming out next. Alright, this is the one we're most worried about. Let's Dunsparce it up. Eat a Hydro Pump, okay. We get a Paralysis on it. Good body slam. Dunsparce says we don't need no paralysis if it's knocked out. You fast enough to hit this thing first? Alright. Well, Exploud says it's time to end this fight. Easy peasy. We got everybody in on that last fight, too. That's nice. Alright. Well, Slaking definitely MVP. Apart from Slaking, I mean, Exploud had a lot of coverage. And I always have a good, soft spot for Dunsparce. Thanks for the GG. Alright, now it's time for the moment that Crescendobont's been waiting for. We only have one dice roll that we need to do. Okay, let me see here. Desktop. Okay, and I need the handy dandy notebook. Alright, so the main thing we need to roll for is to see what starter we're going to have. So we'll roll a 1 through 3. 1 will be Bulbasaur, 2 will be Charmander, 3 will be Squirtle. We're going to have a Charmander, so our rival's going to have a Squirtle. Alright, and Crescendobont has decided that our next playthrough is going to be on normal type. Team number 3, which means we'll have 5 teams remaining, and this team was going to contain Smeargle, Ditto, Azurill, Swablu, and Castform. And that's what it's going to be. So we will get this team set up, and start that playthrough tomorrow. And see how it goes. So we do hope you all enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. Until then, we'll see you all next time. Take care.